Hi, today I'm going to talk about how to choose and use PLR or private label rights. PLR has been around for as long as I can remember on the web, and that's sort of 20 plus years now. And some of it was rubbish when it was first out. If you get all these packages on Fiverr that are sort of 1,000 or a million even PLR articles, first off they've done the rounds, which means any good ones, and there will be one or two because the odds are it's like the monkeys typing Shakespeare eventually. But most of them are going to be absolute rubbish. So that I'd strongly suggest you avoid. So doing some research, it's not easy to do that in that respect. It's pretty much just use your gut reaction. There'll be some stuff on Fiverr. I've seen packages there of 5, 10, even 50 articles. They're probably okay, and at $5 you can risk it and find out for yourself. And there are also sites like PLR Minimart from Tiffany Lambert. She does some good stuff. They're in packages of between 5 and 50 articles, and they're priced typically from her around about $1 or so per article. And that's obviously cheaper than getting one freshly written on iWriter, but actually not very much cheaper. So that's worth considering, but try to get a sample. If you can't, buy a small package, see whether it's any good. And that's the next point. Read or watch at least some of what you bought. It's very easy to buy it, think, oh, that's probably okay, because we're trusting. We tend to believe lots and lots of things. We even believe politicians at times, so we must be very trusting. But what I tend to do if I've bought it is open up at least one article, possibly one where the title sort of leaps out at me and says, yeah, read me or whatever, and actually read it, start to finish, not just skim it, because what you'll find is you'll pick up whether it was written by someone with English as a first language or English as about a 10th language, or somewhere in between, and you'll also find out whether it's written by someone who knows what the subject was about roughly, or whether it was just complete and utter waffle. I've had all things, even had articles written that are you wouldn't know they were individually written. They were down with a PLR quality as well. So it's that. If it's videos, watch at least one or two of them, partly because you'll find out whether there's any sort of hidden adverts. So quite often in that it'll be saying, oh, go to our site or whatever, and that goes for PLR books as well. As if you're not able to edit it, and you'll find that out, if you can find that out in your research, you'll find out there is whether it says you can edit or not. But quite often you'll find that there are, especially in books, links that you can't edit out, and therefore you're sending off to someone else's site which may or may not exist, and possibly someone else's affiliate link as well. If you're using it on a website, change it. Really is it all about it. Otherwise you're in common with 5, 10, 50, 100, a million other people putting out the same content on the web, and Google's smart enough to know it doesn't de-index you because you've got duplicate content, but it will basically, it won't be happy, and you'll be competing with the people who have actually optimized it better. Quickest and easiest way to find out whether it's been used a lot on the web, but that's only a snapshot now, is put a sentence in quote marks and put a different sentence in quote marks, see how many times it comes up in Google. I've done that when I've had articles written as well, same kind of thing, and that's how you find out the plagiarism when the plagiarism check doesn't work. But if you're using it on a website, change it, rewrite it in your own words. Don't pay someone else to rewrite, that's actually more expensive than writing from scratch. If you're using any emails and products, probably change it, partly because you want it in your own voice. If it's been written well, and as I said, PLR Minimart and quite a few others, it is written well, you can actually change it up fairly easily. Just change the voice. You'll know if you read it out loud, it says, that wasn't me that wrote that, whereas you can change a few words, order a few sentences, add a few sentences in, that kind of thing, and it will come out in your own voice, and that will show in future things that you send out to your list. And if people have bought it as a product off you, because some PLR is product, then again you can change it and it will come across as you rather than someone else. Not quite an imposter, but fairly close. And longer term, the really best thing to do with PR is just develop your own style and create your own content. PLR can be a good shortcut, but I personally don't think it's a longer term business plan. I've bought more than my fair share of it, and out of that I've probably used 1 or 2% at most, and so what seems like a cheap solution at the time actually works out more expensive, because you end up spending so much more money than if you just said, right, I have a decent piece of content written for $5, $10, $20, $30 or whatever, or I'm going to sit down for a couple of hours and write a decent piece of content myself, or record a video myself. And that's actually going back on your research and read or watch what you've done, copy it into something like PowerPoint or OpenOffice presentation and read it out, because videos work really well, and you'll actually find out very, very fast whether the quality is good, bad, indifferent if you start reading it out. You'll stumble over it, you'll think that doesn't make sense, you'll think what a load of rubbish, or you'll think, oh, that's good. So actually, even if it's not something you're going to put up on YouTube, have a read of it. Read it out loud. It goes back to that second point. And if you'd like more help like this, and if you'd like all sorts of internet marketing tips and tricks, there's a link below this video. Click it, join me, and I'll send you them on a regular basis without spamming you too much. Hopefully not at all. But click the link below this video and join me, and we'll get lots more tips and tricks and helps like this. Thanks for watching.